Good day, everybody. The spaghetti squash that we grew from the grocery store, spaghetti squash, we are ready to harvest some. So my daughter is going to harvest some, and we're also going to do a cooking demonstration after we harvest it. So what we're going to do, we're going to cut the stem back. We're going to cut a few of them. We're going to cut the stem as far as we can, and we're going to up some more. Yeah, right there. We're going to leave a long piece of stem on it as we can. All right. Okay, now set it to the side. Come over here and set it to the side. Okay, we're gonna harvest this one right here. Just cut it back as far as you can up on the stem. There you go. And then we're gonna harvest this one right here. All right. Good job, dude. Beautiful. All right, good job. All right, y'all. So we harvested our spaghetti squash. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna let these cure for about a week or so, and just let them store them in a cool, dry place, and then we'll come back and we'll cook them. Thanks for watching so far.
Hello, everybody. Now we're going to make our spaghetti squash. We're going to make a spaghetti with spaghetti squash noodles. So I have cut up my bell pepper. Actually, got the bell pepper from the garden. So um, kudos there. We're going to actually cut these up finely and kind of meal them and then put them inside of our spaghetti sauce with the meat. So okay, now we have our peppers in the blender. We don't want to blend them too much either. That's about it. Okay, guys. So now I have my onion chopped up, and then I have my bell pepper finely milled. So now I'm going to put some garlic in the pan and saute my onions. So we'll just add our onions around and get those just golden. Okay, so I just want to halfway cook them. I don't want them to be too done because they're going to cook in our meat sauce. So I've got them a little golden brown. So we'll add them in with the garlic. Okay, good enough right there. And then we can also add in our bell pepper as well because these will cook easily with the meat sauce and the meats. So we'll just stir that in. Okay, so now we are going to put our spaghetti squashes in the oven for about maybe 10 to 12 minutes, just so they can be easier to cut. Because if you put them in the microwave, they may explode. So let's just put them in the oven for about 10 minutes. Now we're going to put in our sauce. Okay, guys, so we've got our spaghetti squashes out of the oven. Remember, we did 350 for 10 minutes, and now they're easier to cut. So we just went ahead and cutted them. So now what I like to do is I like to cut one side just so I can make a bowl, easy for the spaghetti squashes to stand while eating on a plate. So now I'm going to cut it in half because that is how you get the best, the most out of all of your strands. If you cut it the long way, you're not going to get, the most out of your strands. So I'm just going to cut it. Okay, now I'm going to gut this and take out all the seeds. But we are going to save these seeds for AG outside so we can replant more. Okay, so now we've got our spaghetti squash cut up. So now we are going to prep it for the oven. So we will put some oil, some salt and pepper. You can use any type of oil. You can use olive oil, avocado, butter. But today I've chosen avocado oil. So I'll just pour a tiny bit. Put some each. So now we're just brushing the avocado oil all around. Getting ready for our salts. Just put in some pepper all around so it can stick on the oil. And now I like to use Himalayan pink salt instead of salt. Just crush a little salt on around. So now we're going to get ready to put our spaghetti squash in the oven again to actually cook. So I have placed a little bit of water in each of the bowls just for the steam to come up inside of the spaghetti squash and kind of cook and steam. So I placed just a little bit just so it can feel the bottom of the pan. Okay, now our spaghetti squashes are ready to go in the oven at 400 degrees, 35 minutes. So we'll check back in 35 minutes. Now our spaghetti squash is out of the oven. Our water has evaporated. So let's test to see if it's done. Ooh, that's pretty. See, they're just coming right apart. Okay, guys, so now I like a little bit of cream cheese in my spaghetti. So at the bottom, I'm going to actually just put some cream cheese in the bottom and kind of cover it. So it's going to kind of melt because this is pretty hot. Okay. So now my meat sauce is still hot. So I'm going to actually put some of my spaghetti in and kind of plate like so. Put another spoon fill in there as well. And then I like to top it off with some cheese. And then we'll kind of just let that sit and let it kind of steam and let everything melt in there. So our spaghetti is ready. I've just plated it. I've also plated it with a side of broccoli from Dad's garden over the winter. And then I also made a side of some beans. So now we're just going to let Dad try the spaghetti.
All right, y'all. So you saw the first video. We grew the spaghetti squash from the seeds we got from a spaghetti squash out of the grocery store. So we're actually now gonna eat the spaghetti that we grew from that spaghetti squash we got out of the grocery store. We're gonna see if they taste the same. I'm assuming they will, but so you've seen the full circle video. So we harvested it. Now we finna eat it. All right, it's long overdue. Been dreaming about this day ever since I saw them growing. Mm, good, very good. Okay, so we really appreciate y'all for watching. If you enjoyed all the work we put in this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to AG Outside. And we appreciate you for watching. Have a good day. Mm.